Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another introduction slash review for you, and this is the brand Jaguar. Brand Jaguar is one of my favorite brands out there. I have many of their fragrances, at least about 10 of them, and vast majority of them are very good, especially for the price. So they are under Lalique umbrella, and that makes them even better because Lalique House, they know how to put perfumes together. So this one is released by Lalique, or Jaguar under Lalique, and this one is called Jaguar for Men, and this one is Privé. Jaguar for Men Privé, Eau de Toilette, 100 ml. In United Kingdom you can find it under £30, and for that price it's amazing. So this one came out 2021, I think it says on Fragrantica 2021. The only thing is I had this bottle at least for 3 years, so probably it came out 2020. And this one, first thing first, is a little bit on the mature side, so I would say 25 and up to be on the safe side, maybe even 30 and up, because it's got that matureness to it. Something about it shouts mature, something about it shouts sophistication, shouts somebody been around in life for a long time, and somebody with experience. Okay, so definitely on the masculine side, but if you like this kind of fragrances, a lady easily can wear it because it's got so many florals in here as well. So age, I would say 25 and up to in the safe side. In terms of sex, I would say it leans a little bit on the masculine side, but you can easily wear it if you're a lady. And also in terms of season, this is better suited for cooler weather, but because it's got freshness to it, you can use it all year round. In summer less sprays, in winter more sprays. In terms of occasion, this is a very nice perfume to go out for the evening, for a close encounter, for dating, for a special occasion. But because the price is right, you can use it anytime, anywhere you want. So it's a Swiss Army knife because it's reasonable, because it's accessible, so you can easily wear it casually as well if you want. So how about the smell? The smell is exquisite. It reminds me to some extent of Terre de Hermes. Let's say 50% Terre de Hermes. So it's not a copy of Terre de Hermes, it's not inspired by it, but because it's got a little bit of that dirty Vetiver in the base, and also it's got some citruses on top, it reminds me of Terre de Hermes to some extent. Okay, and also because it's got a big patchouli in here, to some extent it reminds me of Angel for Men, Amen for Angel. Okay, Angel Amen, Terre de Mugler. Again, it's not a copy of that, it's not inspired by it, but because of that big patchouli and also the sweetness of it, it reminds me of Thierry Mugler, Angel for Men to some extent. Okay, so again, it's not a one-to-one, it's not a copy, but it's like a, let's say it's an amalgamation of these two. So a little bit of Terre de Hermes and a little bit of that Thierry Mugler, Angel for Men. So if you like those two and you like a combination of them, you will love this, especially for a price, because both of those I mentioned, Terre de Hermes and Angel for Men, are around £80 to £90, and this one is under £30. Sometimes you can find it even cheaper, under £20. For that price, this is a bargain. So it smells very delicious. It opens up with a big citrus. So let me read you the ingredients. On top we have cypress, black pepper, bergamot, grapefruit and pink pepper. In the mid we have lily of the valley, jasmine, cinnamon, cardamom and rose. And in the base we have patchouli, cedar, vetiver, amber, musk, benzoin and vanilla. So the sweetness comes from vanilla and benzoin together, and also I smell a little of cinnamon in here as well. So a combination of those two giving it that sweetness. So this is quite sweet. From 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, this is around 6 to 7. So you need to like your sweet fragrances. So a little bit on the sweet side, but it's not it's not overly sweet, okay? So it opens up with those big citruses, and the citrus here is bergamot, lemon, and grapefruit together. The little bit of dirtiness coming from that vetiver with those citruses is giving it that little bit of Terre de Hermes feel. The cypress is giving it that green, leafy, earthy feel to it, and which is very, very classy. Every time there's a cypress in a perfume, it's giving it a very, very classy feel. So this is no exception here. The black pepper and the pink pepper giving it that fizziness in the beginning. When it opens up, it opens like a fizzy champagne. It's very happy, it's very bright. Although overall this is semi-fresh to semi-dark fragrance, but in the beginning, at least for the first 30 minutes, it's quite bright and happy. And it's very alluring, it's very captivating, it's a little bit on the sensual side, a little bit on the sexy side. And also this one is one of those fragrances that you need to like your little of powderiness. So it's a little on the powdery because of the lily of the valley and jasmine together here, giving a little bit of powderiness, and also the benzoin. So the powderiness is a little bit, it's not overly powdery, but a little bit of powdery, you can feel it. A little bit of dustiness, and also a tiny bit of smokiness in the base, which has come from the vetiver and cedar together here. But again, it's not a big player, all right? The mid is dominated by florals, so that's why I say this could easily be unisex. We have lily of the valley, we have jasmine, we have rose, and also the cardamom and cinnamon here together are giving it a very sensual feel as well. So if you're a lady and you like this kind of fragrance, you can easily wear it, because as I said, this is, to me, is bang in the middle, 50-50. Although it leans a little bit on the masculine side, because of it reminds me of Terre de Hermes, and Terre de Hermes is one of those fragrances out there. It's very, very masculine, okay, at least to my nose, for my taste. Base, yes, is dominated by patchouli, vetiver, and woods in here. So it's very, very woody. From beginning to the end, you always feel the woods, you always feel the vetiver, and always you feel the patchouli in here. There's a little bit of muskiness overall to it, but again, it's not a huge player, but you can detect it, you know, a little bit here and there. And overall, it's quite ambery, and the amber in here is quite nice and deep, but it's not a dark amber. It's quite overall, it's quite fluffy amber, it's quite bright amber, and it's quite effervescent amber. So overall, what a beautiful fragrance, especially for a price under £30. This is a bargain. For me, this is up my alley. I love this kind of fragrances. So it's very okay, it's quite masculine. It is gentlemanly, it is classy, it is on the opulent side, and Jaguar done a very, very good job here. I highly, highly recommend it, but you need to like the things I described, and also you need to like, as I said, the combination of Terre de Hermes and Angel by Thierry Mugler. Again, it's not a one-to-one of those two, and it's not a copy of those two, and it's not inspired by those two, but there are some elements in here that it reminds me of those two to some extent. So if you like those two and you like the idea of combination of those two, you will love this. I highly, highly recommend it. Very, very underrated fragrance. Overall, the house of Jaguar, or the brand Jaguar, is very, very underrated. In terms of performance, is good, is moderate to good. It's not a huge performer. Although on my skin it goes a very long time, easily over 8 hours on my skin, but it doesn't shout out too much, which is a good thing. You know, it's like again, it's on the gentle side. It's on the understated side. Okay. Unless you go heavy on the trigger, I usually put 5 to see how it goes, and all those 5 sprays of it, it lasted me all day, and I could smell it myself. But if you want people to smell you and also the other side of the road, and you get a better projection, probably you need to go up to 10 sprays of it. But for the price, you can do that. You know, under £30, you can go heavy on the trigger. And also on t-shirt, it goes very, very long time, easily over 8-10 hours. So on t-shirt, it goes a very long way. So for performance, it's good. It's moderate to good. but it's not excellent, although it's eau de toilette, and for eau de toilette is very, very good. Okay, so highly, highly recommended. Performance good, smell great, quality very, very good. When it opens up, it doesn't have that harshness, doesn't have synthetic feel to it, doesn't have chemical feel to it, although obviously there are synthetic elements in here, but they've done a very good job to masking those synthetic elements and give it quite a natural feel overall. And for that you have to give them the prop. Yeah, it's very well done, it's very well blended, and also is very good ingredients for the price, for under £30. Highly, highly recommend it. I absolutely enjoy it. I absolutely love it. It's signature scent worthy, and also it's a backup bottle worthy. Is that good. I absolutely enjoy this. Okay, if you have it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way it helps me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems. If you want to purchase one of my own perfume and support me that way and get something beautiful in return, you could do that, but you need to live in the United Kingdom in order to do that. I leave them in the link. They are mesmerizingly beautiful. They are very, very high quality, especially for a price. They are very mysterious, very ultra beast mode. They are very unique, very artistic, 100% natural, amazing value for money. I leave them in the link. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bye.